Yo, what's the dealio, man? Listen, you already know I got a straight banger for you today, all right? So, in this video, what we're going to be talking about is how to understand a break and a retest, okay? Now, the concept of a break and a retest, when you couple it with the Strat method and everything, it will revolutionize your trading. Okay. So we're going to go deep into it and we're going to dive deep into everything. All right. What I want to say is be sure to like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And also remember, nothing that I say is financial advice. Okay. If you want financial advice, be sure to go talk to a licensed financial advisor. All right. So when we think about the break and the retest, if you're a newer, let me say that when you hear a break and retest, it is a understanding. Okay. It's a strategy that traders use to make money. Now, if you've been watching me for some time, then you know I always say enter in before it is obvious. Okay. You want to enter in a trade before it's obvious. And because you want to enter in before it's obvious, this can be before a breakout or it could be after a breakout and it has pulled back, right? I'm going to go to the charts and I'm going to give you guys a couple examples so that you can understand and you can get a visual of the break and a retest. But what I want to do is I want to preface this and give you guys some understanding first. And then when you understand it after I've explained it and broken it down, then you'll be able to put it together and then we can merge it. Okay, that's my teaching style. I always like to make sure that I'm breaking it down for you. And then I like to give you guys visuals because visuals help you connect the words that are said. All right. So first thing, a break and a retest can be used at any time frame. Okay. You can use a break and a retest on day trading, swing trading, and leaps. Okay. You could use a break and a retest strategy on the daily time frame, on the 15-minute time frame, on the 30-minute time frame, right? This works on all time frames. Okay. Now, when we talk about a break and a retest, let's break this down. A break and a retest is what it says in the title. It breaks above or below a level, and then it comes to retest the level, and then it goes in the initial direction. This is how people get faked out all of the time, right? Now, let's go deeper into this. It is extremely important and extremely imperative for you to understand that stocks are always going to test, okay? They're always going to test a level, right? So if you watch a live or a video and I say, okay, calls above this level, I want you to understand that on a smaller time frame, it's going to go above that level and then it's going to come back down and hit that level again before it goes up. Okay, if it breaks through that level, then you don't take the calls because it's going to drop below it, okay? And if we say puts below a level, it's going to come down. And when that candle closes, it's going to come back up. It's going to touch that level or try to. And if it can't get there or it can't break back through, then what does it do? It's going to reject and come lower. Okay. Now, if you are trying to day trade, right, or scalp trade, let's say, and you're getting your levels from the daily time frame, and the stock gets above the daily time, the level that you have mapped out on the daily time frame, then you could go to the 15-minute and wait for the 15-minute to do what it does. All right. So me personally, when I'm looking at a break and a retest, I'll be looking at the 15-minute, sometimes the 10-minute, and sometimes the 5-minute, because 3 5-minute candles is one 15-minute candle. So it depends on, are we in the last 5 minutes of that 15-minute candle, right? That's what it depends on. If I'm trying to get into a call and we came up and then we came down, and there's a wick on the 15-minute time frame, but we're in the last 5 minutes of the time frame, and then I see on the 5-minute time frame that a candle was starting to come up and we already hit that level, then I know that we're going to start coming up and we're going to close bullish on that 15-minute time frame. Y'all see what I'm saying? So breaking the retest works on all time frames, day trading, swing trading, right? Understand that stocks are always trying to test levels before they go in their directions, right? This is why I'll say sometimes, okay, we held the structure. We tested this level 3 times. We tested this level 4 times, right? We stayed above this level. We stayed below this level. So we're going to continue to go lower. We're going to continue to go higher. As long as we get above, we stay above this level, we're going to keep going higher, right? It's all about the testing of the levels, the testing of the levels, the testing of the levels, the testing of the levels. All right. So now let's go to the charts and let me show you guys some examples of a break and a retest so that you guys can now, merge this and it can make more sense for you guys. All right. So we have, and also if you couple in like fair value gaps, you can't lose. All right. You cannot lose. The only way you lose is if you're not patient and you're not disciplined and you take entries prematurely. That's the only way you lose. All right. So we got Robinhood right here. Okay. So let's say I have Robinhood and I'm on a 15-minute time frame and I see pre-market right here, right? And I'm like, okay, we got the pre-market high right here. All right. And then we got the pre-market low right here. Okay. So here's how you can do this. And this was on Friday, right? So here's how you can do this. You can say, I'm going to enter in puts below pre-market lows, right? First 15-minute candle, it came all the way down here and it closed right here. So it closed right here. So when it closes right here on the 15-minute, it did create a fair value gap. So you should know that it's either going to come up to this fair value gap and test, or it's going to try to come up to pre-market lows and test. Okay? Those are the two areas where it's going to try to come and test. Now, as you can see, it closed right here. It opened right here. It came up, right? It rejected, and then it came all the way down, right? So you could have took entry after you saw it reject right there because it tried to test. It couldn't really come up any higher, rejected, and then it came down, okay? As simple as that. Now, we're going to go to some more examples, but I want to make sure you guys understand this stuff. All right. Let's go to Netflix. I called this one out the other day and it did numbers. All right. So I said calls above 93.84. You could have done 93.68 as well. All right. But let's go to 93.84. All right. Because that was from 2 days ago, the high of 2 days ago. All right. So this green line right here. Right. Now look at this. Breaking a retest. Netflix opened up and it came up. Right. It came up. Okay. Came up right here. Now, as you can see, it broke above the level on the 15-minute. Right. Broke above it right here. Some people would have got scared right here and got out. But all it did was it came and retested the level that it broke above. A couple cents higher. I said 93.84 and it came and it tested 93.89. And it bounced off that 93.89 and then it pushed up higher. Okay? So the real goal is you let it break above, even if it has a wick to the upside, right? You let it break above, let it close, and then you let it come down and test the area where it just came from, and then you take entry, and then you ride it back up to the upside. Okay, so that's if you want to like day trade it. Let me give you guys an example of a like a swing trade or on the daily time frame. Okay, so I've hit OKLO, OKLO a few times this year, in September, and then a couple weeks ago as well. So let me break this down for you guys. Okay, so whenever you always want to know a stock's breakout point, right? What's the breakout point? Where is it going to break out? And if you see a stock make a big move, you want to know, okay, what's that area? What's that dollar amount? Okay. So back in September, I called OKLO, broke out from $83, and it went crazy, right? In a week, it went from 85 to 130 something. So this was the breakout point right here. All right. So it broke out. Then it came down, and look where it retested. It retested at the support of this day right here because it was a big candle right here. Okay. We call this thin structure right here. Whenever you see a big green candle, like a big one like that, a boner candle, we call these candles right here boner candles. All right. Whenever you see one of these, then you know it's going to get retraced. All right. So then it came down and it retested the low right here. All right. As you can see, the bottom of that candle, look where it stock tested. And then it bounced off. And then look what happened. Boom. It went to the upside. All right. Now, you still don't want to forget about this breakout point right here. Because OKLO never came back down here at this point and it came up, you know at some point in time it's going to come back down to where it broke out from at that $84, right? So this is a longer version of a break and a retest, but what did it do? It still came back down right here, right? So it broke out in September, came back down in November, right? So it had 2 months of going crazy, right? Came back down here, and then look what happened. After it retested this level right here, what happened? It blasted right back off up to 113, right? We was able to make some money in Discord off of this one as well. Okay, so this was a retest of this area right here. And this was a initial breakout point right there. You had an initial breakout point right here, and then you had a retest right here as well, right? So understand that stocks are always going to try to break and retest, okay? So if you are day trading, then just know that the stock is going to break and it's going to retest. If you're scalp trading, you just need to know your levels, right? If you understand your levels and know where a stock is at, where it's going and where it came from, there's no way that you can lose in the stock market, all right? Over time, okay? So this was a break and a retest. It was, it took a couple months, but it did retest, enter in right here, and then you ride it right back up here, and then you make your money, okay? When you see these big breakout candles right here, just know that the stock is going to try to retest the support of that candle. And if it bounces off the support of that candle and it stays above it, right? It tested it 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 days, and then look what happened. Blasted off. Okay, and it ended up going higher, right? So that's a break and a retest. It does not matter the stock, y'all. This is a principle, and this is an understanding of the actual stock market, right? You could look at Oracle, right? If you go to the daily time frame, you just need to see where stocks broke out at, right? And if they lose the level of the breakout point, then they're going to go lower. So let me give you an example from right here, okay? This is an area right here, right? Now look at this. We had a bull flag on Oracle at this level right here, at this 215 level, right? It broke out, and then look what happened. It came right back down, and it tested, right, the area from where it broke out initially, right? And then it tested, it bounced, and then look, it blasted off, right? Now, when it came back down to this area right here again. But then what happened when we lost the area? Because it tested it, it was weak. What happened? It came down all the way down to 185, right? And then when it came back up, look where it came back up to. It came back up to test the area where its initial breakout was earlier in the year, right? Rejected off of it, and then it came right back down, and it came down lower here because it tested here and it lost it, came down lower, and now it's trying to come back up. Okay? But this is the break and the retest. Like I say, it does not matter the time frame that you're on. It's about understanding the actual concept and what stocks are doing. So sometimes you may be in a trade longer than you want to be because you understand that the stock is just coming down to test, or it's coming up to test, and it's rejected 2, 3, 4 times. So you know, okay, we're getting ready to reject or bounce, boom, and then it goes in your direction. Now you was down 30%, it was uncomfortable. Now you up 80%. All right. This is how we get the money in the stock market. But in order to understand a break and a retest, you got to have 2 things: patience and discipline. All right. Patience and discipline. Don't give away unnecessary money in the market when you don't have to. All right. So I hope that this video helps you guys out. All right. Like I always say, make sure you get up out your head, go get into this world, because your head is a dangerous place to live. All right. Also remember, y'all, the more you study, the less you worry. All right. All y'all have a great day. All right. Y'all enjoy y'all day. And I'm going to see you guys on the next video. Y'all stay smooth. Peace.